Just a few games into the season, redshirt sophomore guard Bryce Lindsay is already starting to follow in some of the footsteps of the great Villanova guards before him and making some serious noise. He had a great game against Sacred Heart, scoring 27 points and going 9 of 14 from behind the arc. Mike Sheridan, the assistant AD for communications, sat down with Coach Willard in the film room.
Welcome to the Coach's Corner as we look at the perimeter work of Bryce Lindsay. Bryce hitting at 50% of his shots. The Wildcats made a program record 22 in the win over Sacred Heart. Coach, in your career as a head coach, how has the three-point shot evolved and its impact on the game?
Oh, I mean, ever since its inception, it's gradually become more and more important. And now if you look at the analytical side of the game, what's really changed is they say you're much better off shooting a three than you are any other shot besides a layup. So really what we try to really focus on is getting high quality three-point shots, limiting our two-point shots, or getting to the free throw line. But because 3 points are more than 2 points, it's momentum builders. It's just become probably the most valuable shot in basketball.
One of the guys you brought in this year, excellent three-point shooter, Bryce Lindsay, was the sixth man of the year last year at James Madison. What did you see in him when you were evaluating him in the portal?
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing was his ability to shoot. You know, that's something that you really have to have 3 or 4 guys on the court at all times that can shoot the basketball. And Bryce was, you know, as a freshman last year in a very good league, shot 42% from 3. So we knew he was going to be able to make that jump to the Big East and continue to shoot the ball at a high level.
And Bryce has also been able to drive the ball too, to play off that a little bit. Just talk about his development there, how he's grown in that area.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that we've worked with him, even starting when he got here in the summer, is having a little bit more sense of urgency when he has the ball in his hands, not just to be a three-point shooter, because he does have great feel for the game. He's got 14 assists and 4 turnovers up to this point already. So, you know, he's making good decisions. So just kind of putting the ball in his hands in so many different ways.
Let's look at a few of the different ways that Bryce gets to the cup or makes threes.
Yeah, so this is the other night. This is a play we call pinch 2. It's just a little pop, and then what we do is set a little ghost screen and then bring him back off a fade screen. And again, that's great execution, good screen by Duke. This is something we call LAC, just kind of LA action over top, and then rescreen to bring him off a dribble handoff. We lift the 4-man, we space the other side. This guy goes underneath the pick and roll this time, and he gets a wide open 3. So trying to get him with the basketball in different ways. And then again, you know, this is him being able to use the pick and roll. Great ball fake right here. Again, everyone being patient in this is a really big part of the BYU game to tie it up. So again, getting the ball in his hands at times, but also making him work off. This is what we call Raven. It's just a little fade screen, down screen, get a second fade for him. And again, anytime we can get him going off the ball, off fades, good things happen.
The overlooked part of that would be the screen. How important is setting a good screen?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that Duke, Matt Hodge do a really good job of. You know, we're working on Big Nico and Braden to be better screeners, understanding angles, and each play has a different angle on the screen that you have to set. So getting young guys to understand that. Duke, who's played a lot of games, understands angles very well, so he's a great screener. Matty's very smart, so he's picking up angles very quickly, but the angle of the screen is just as important as the screen.
It's early in the season, but have you seen teams defending you differently or Bryce differently?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, he's picked up a lot of attention quickly, which is good. What's nice about having him on the floor, he might get frustrated at times, but he opens up the court. Caden's now able to drive much better. Our spacing is much better. We can go into the post a little bit more. So when someone's really hugging on a player, it just opens up the floor for so many more people.
It also opens up other threes for guys like Perk. Matt Hodge had a big night at LaSalle. How does it benefit them?
Oh, I mean, the more good players you play with always benefits you. So Bryce Lindsay's as good a player as there is. He shoots it as good as anybody. So he's just going to give better opportunities for all his teammates.
That'll do it for this edition of the Coach's Corner, focused on Bryce Lindsay.
A big thanks to Coach for sharing some of his knowledge with us. Now, coming up after the break on Inside Villanova Basketball presented by Toyota, it's highlight time. All the big plays and all the energy. Stay locked in.